What's good, hashtaggers? We are back with another episode. Listen, do yourself a favor. Wherever you are, get comfortable because we have a mega episode ahead. From music to fashion to talks about kings and kingdoms, you are bound to be entertained. Let's check out the lineup.
Top story.
We spend a day with the UniZulu choir and hear about a relationship it has forged with Uzalo. Highlights of the disability indaba.
Vox Pops.
Students tell us about the greatest kings or kingdoms they know of.
Campus Live.
See who the roving camera crew snapped on campus.
Big ups.
We speak fashion, business and goals with student fashion designer Lindo Shangase. Just when you think the UniZulu choir has accomplished everything in terms of their craft, they turn up the heat and attain even more fire achievements. They have had, since July 2022, 6 appearances on SABC1 soapy Uzalo. The selected choir members played as, wait for it, choir members of the KwaMashu Kingdom Church.
The experience of choir on set Uzalo was amazing and also challenging because it was their first time they figure on set, they wanna behind the scenes shoots, so it was a growing experience for whole choir members. So my duty as their chairperson was to instill discipline and teach them how to behave well and be right among other actors.
Did we mention the choir is on a winning streak? Because the choristers are also working on a Christmas jingle for the soapy.
Sikhethele iculo leli for a Christmas jingle because ilona culo ukuthi malidlala wedlala emsakazweni noma kwi-TV wonke umuntu uyazi ukuthi kwenzakalani ukuthi sibekezela siphi isikhathi. Leli culo arrangement yalo ihambe ibe nomsindo wengane lapho sizama ukukhombisa khona izingane ukuthi zikwazi ukurelate nomculo wethu si-accommodate abantu abadala nabancane. Arrangement iqala kube ngathi i-serious ifuna ukuba nesisindo ifuna ukuba nobukhwaya but mase iya ngokuya iba right ingakho sizesa eda ne sound le ethi Merry Christmas everyone because sifuna ukukhombisa ukuthi abantu abadala siyakhona ukurelate nabo abantwana abancane siyakhona ukurelate nabo kulo leli culo leli.
I'm very excited for ithuba esinikezwe uZalo to do a jingle of which is a production akade sebenza na for the longest time. Hopefully ubhlobo esinabo as iUniZulu choir noZalo sazoqhubeka. Merry Christmas everyone.
The Disability Unit under the Student Services Department recently held an indaba wherein students living with disabilities discussed various matters pertaining to their day-to-day university experiences. The following transpired.
One of my ear is not functioning properly as the other one.
The condition I have is called KDS, which affects muscular and skeletal growth. And thus I have mobility issues.
I am living with a disability called cerebral palsy, as well as speech impairment. I cannot mention the medical term of it, because none of you would understand it nor pronounce. So in terms of communicating, I am using speech assistant.
There is discrimination, I would say so, in class. So I feel like some people need to be more self-aware of disabilities and not stigmatize against disabled people.
Not just affecting you only physically, but emotionally, psychologically. Because what it does, it takes confidence from you.
What I want to assure you is that every point that has been discussed here, especially the ones relating to teaching and learning about lecturers, I will take it up to the dean. I will discuss it with the dean.
These are the challenges that are there at the university. These are the challenges that need us all to solve.
Vox Pops.
My great king was Umanza Musa. He ruled Imali Empire. Magai ruler,
there were good things abezenzela umphakathi, such as umphakathi siyazi ukuthi ngesikhathi aphatha there were times that like bekunama wars and everything. Bothola abantu babasenkingeni losing their houses. He will provide ama-refugee camps, provide indlela ukuthi abantwana bangachubeka bafunde kanjani, because we know ukuthi makunezimpi abantu baba under pressure ba lose education yabo, izikole ziphidlizeke. So yena beka provide indlela engcono abangabafundisa ngayo ezimphakathini. Well, ube trade namanye ama countries a trade amagolide, a trade yonke umcobo ongawuthola endlebe endaweni yakhe. So ubekhombisa ukuthi uyinkosi ekhonayo interact namanye amakhosi.
King Mshweshwe, it is my favorite king. Yes, into engangithanda kakhulu kuyena iskill ayisebenzisa when it comes to ukulwa namanye ama kingdom. Most wawina ama kingdom amaningi. Okay, qala ikingdom yakhe the way ay structure ngakhona. Way structure ngokuthi ama ordinary people ubewakhisa phansi. So those relatives ababehlangene kakhulu kuyena ababekhuluma naye bebehlala kuphi in top of the mountain. Yes, those ama ordinary people ababeka kuphi phansi ukuze mekwenzeka ini if seqala impi or seqala ukuthi be attack ubenza njani beqale kulwe laba abantu ama ordinary people la ama family members akhe wonke benjani ebema or behloma ngale ngenye indlela immediately kuphela lama warriors ala phansi. Then mebezama ukukhuphuka ubeba nama weapons akonjani abunga ama stone ongamatshe obavele waginqe ukuthi kube kuba nzima kakhulu ukuthi uzufinyelele khona lapha abewakhe khona.
My favorite king is Ushaka kasenza ngakhona Zulu. He was born KwaZulu on July 1787. He was the one creator the shortest dagger called Iqwa. Lelo kwazi ukuthi muzolwa ngalo ne opponent yakho you have to be close uba face to face, and he also introduced the largest shield eyenziwa ngesikhumba senkomo.
Shaka Zulu managed to bring tribal fractions together for the first time, and mesisho njalo sithi wakwazi ukuhlanganiswa izizwe zonke zibe as one.
Abantu abamnyama kumele siqhatshe ngalokho because singamaZulu everywhere we go, we know we lift up that culture ukuthi uShaka made people love, the nation, the Zulu culture, fought for his nation also in combat, and also when it came to food, he made sure that he provides and that everything that his nation needed and his kingdom, to be part of the Zulu nation kingdom is such an honor.
Futhi into engiyithanda kakhulu ngaye ube warrior. Mesithi a warrior, which means ubekwazi ukulwa. He had unique fighting capabilities, so that made him a good warrior. And to sum up nje into a good ngaye, number one, uba warrior kumbenefitile ukuthi agcine ezeseyinkosi esizweni sakaZulu, cause yena ubelwa ngaphansi kwesizwe sakaMthethwa elwa ibutho la khona. Wasuka ke lapho mase waya ebukhosini bakaZulu, wafike wabuthatha ke khona ngodli waze wagcina esehleli esihlalweni sakhona dlengelele.
Lights, camera, fashion. The garments you are currently viewing are the impressive workmanship of PGCE student Lindo Shangase. What's even more admirable is that Shangase learned the skill of sewing on YouTube. Come through with the excellence, good sir. The fashionista's love for clothes and parading avant-garde ensembles on runways can be traced back to his childhood. The pandemic forced the closure of a modeling agency he had established. He then turned to another love of his and has been stitching away since.
My customers are mainly the target market are students, and my students are very supportive. So, but and then I do my alterations mhlawumbe amajini, most of the cases kuba bafana ngiyawaphesha and then do ama-alterations and manciphise, and then mese kuba ukuthi amantombazane, most of the cases they like to do brand new designs. There comes a client, ifune ukuya kwi-event, I asked about the event ayakuyona, yena on the event ufuna ukushow offer or just to be a random person, yabo. And then mese kuba ukuthi I just like to see igallery yakhe, how does she dress or how does he dress, and then from there I get ama inspiration. From time to time there's a person engiyakuyena to mentor me, which is Ubeng. Mina personally, I look up to him, you know, but even though he specializes in coaching, but for me myself, he's my role model. The vision is that I want to do things in bulk. You know, I want to do a factory, manufacture factory, do things in bulk. Maybe the university wants to sew t-shirts, you know, do things in bulk, uniform for securities. But basically, this is not the end goal. Accomplishment enkulu in my current business is to see that I'm self-taught, and then there's a new person who comes with a new idea engakaze ngayithunga before, and actually pulling it off. For me, and the client iqede lapho ibe happy, and for me that's the biggest achievement. Each and every month I keep on achieving.
Now, only the sky is the limit indeed for this fashionista. Speaking of limits, we have reached ours for this episode. So until next time, goodbye.